Hi, welcome to our live online Zoom class, Living dōTERRA Naturally. My name's Jeanne Blodi. I'm a dōTERRA Silver and Functional Medicine Certified Health Coach, and I'm joined by my partner and mentor, Dr. Lisa Sussman, clinical psychologist. Hi, Lisa. Lisa has been my essential oil mentor for over 4 years, having been introduced to dōTERRA by way of her volunteering to help support the recovery in Newtown, Connecticut, after some school shootings there 5 years ago. Since that time, I've learned as much as I can to share everything I possibly could with people so that they could make informed decisions about using natural solutions to support their wellness. We like to call ourselves the dream team of oils. Actually, I recently made that up, but I really liked it. So anyway, welcome to our class. We're very excited to be here. So why are we here? The dōTERRA vision. We're here because 10 years ago, some people had a vision. They knew all about essential oils and knew what they did not want to bring to the world. They came together to create a brand that would set the bar for purity called Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade. This is an industry where there's not a ton of regulation, but knowing that, it gives us confidence to use a brand that we know is committed to bringing a therapeutic essential oil to the world to assure all of us that no matter when we purchase any dōTERRA essential oil, it's the exact same purity of the last bottle you purchased. People all over the world are using these oils with the same confidence that we do. And by the way, dōTERRA means gift of the earth, and we definitely believe that to be true. So you might be wondering why you would choose an essential oil to support your wellness or emotional health. Essential oils are derived from plants, nature's protection for those plants. They're extracted and distilled from all parts of the plant depending on the oil. For example, any citrus oils are typically extracted and distilled from the peel, where something like frankincense is a resin, and that comes from the tree, the bark of the tree. And a lavender, for example, comes from the petal, those tiny petals of the lavender plant. We choose to use them to support us in a variety of ways. We could choose to use them from building immunity to strengthening our immunity and maintaining our immunity, supporting very specific health concerns, like any kind of sort of conditions or illness, not just, chronic and acute. And supporting even emotional health, mood, sleep, stress level, so many things. Probably some things that I'm not, obviously lots of things I'm not mentioning, but things also that you probably, haven't even thought of at this moment if you don't know a ton about essential oils. In addition to wellness, you can also use essential oils for making personal care products, cleaning supplies, and even using them to flavor your food. Most of dōTERRA's oils are safe and recommended for internal use. You would know whether or not that was true just by looking at their bottle. For example, here's a bottle of lemon oil. It's yellow. And if you can see my little thumbnail there, you can see that there's actually supplement label on the bottle. So that will show you that oil is okay for internal use. One that doesn't have that is not going to say, for internal use, dilute 1 drop in a certain number of ounces of liquid. It's just going to say for topical and aromatic use only. So moving along, I'm going to unmute Lisa, and she's going to talk to us a little bit about the different ways to use essential oils. Actually, Lisa, you can unmute yourself and go ahead and share that information with us.
Okay, great. Hi, everyone. I'm going to be talking about the different ways that you can use essential oils. There are 3 general ways, and all of them will benefit your wellness, and you may choose to use a certain method for a certain reason. We'll go over a little bit about that too. So the first, when you look at the slide, the first that you see here is aromatic use. So when we use an oil aromatically, we're inhaling them either from a diffuser, even right from the bottle, or using aromatherapy jewelry, or just having applied a drop to your palms of your hands, like I don't have a bottle, but you probably drop, rub your hands together and cup it near your face and just take a few deep breaths for about 30 seconds or so to get that effect. Okay, Jeannie's gonna also demonstrate it. Okay, she's got her drop of oil and she's rubbing her palms and then cupping her face and breathing in. Just be careful not to get it in your eyes, and you will feel that effect. What happens is the oil enters the nose and the nasal passages and touches on a variety of receptor sites, one of which is your limbic system, and that's also known as the emotional brain. This is a fantastic way to bring oils into the body because it has the power to bring us in another time from the past, which we may associate to that certain aroma, and it makes us have emotions. At the same time, that very same oil is benefiting the body physically as well, depending on where you need it. For example, another great benefit to using essential oils aromatically is to open up your airways. So when you breathe it in, if you're breathing it in through your nose and your mouth, it's going to be going into, obviously into your lungs, and it's going to be helpful in that way when you have any respiratory issues, or to help calm, to help with sleep, to help with seasonal threats or colds and those kinds of things. There are certain oils you can use. One is called Breathe. You can even use peppermint or eucalyptus, arborvitae. There are, lots of choices depending on your preference and the chemical constituents and how that mixes with your body. So it's easy to understand how essential oils could have such a profound impact on not just your emotional health, but your physical health too. So we also can use essential oils internally. This is not just for seasoning your food, although that is something I do all the time, but it's by taking them internally, you can support wellness on a specific condition that you are allowing the oil into your body via a few drops, either in a empty vegetable cup that you put in, or you could put a drop in an ounce of water, or in a big glass of water, a couple of drops. And they are capable of supporting you through the mucosal lining. And that's responsible for nearly 90% of your immunity and your mood and emotions. So again, by internal use, you are also supporting both physical and emotional health. I also like to cook with the foods. As I said before, you can use it in your guacamole. I flavor soups this way, stir fries, brownies. I love having them on hand. And then you're also getting the effects that way as well. So topically, that is our third broad method of use. What happens is if you have a specific discomfort, say like a knee pain or elbow pain, you can apply the oils directly to that area, and they will immediately penetrate the skin and begin to repair the tissue and travel into the bloodstream. It helps to reach the receptors that direct the pain messages to that area. And if you are trying to support general discomfort or overall joint pain, or just supporting daily immunity or even emotional wellness, a great place to apply the oils is on the bottom of your feet. This way, you get generalized support in your whole body. The bottom of your feet have many nerve endings, and also it's a great place to apply because the skin is usually, you're not going to have any kind of sensitivity issues on the bottom of your feet. If you apply the oils anywhere else on your body, you might want to do a test and see. You can always dilute the oils, and that doesn't have any effect on how potent that they are. So diluting is an option as well. And you're going to want to dilute with some of the hotter oils, such as oregano or even peppermint sometimes, depending on your skin. When you apply them on the bottom of your feet, they go into your system in about 20 seconds, and then they enter through the rest of your body within 2 minutes. You have to be aware with the topical use with citrus oils because they can cause photosensitivity. So you don't want to apply them to skin that's going to get exposed to the sun within, say, an 8 to 10 hour period. A good time to do it is to apply at night, or again, just apply them to the bottom of your feet or down your spine or in an area where your clothes are covering them. Another way to use essential oils topically, and I do this every day, is to add a drop to an unscented, non-toxic moisturizer. And dōTERRA carries a great hand and body lotion that I use this for this purpose. I put a drop of usually like Aroma Touch or Deep Blue or sometimes Immortelle Balance in my moisturizer and in my hand, and I mix it around, and then I use that to apply all over my body, and it just helps my body and my emotions getting off that, that good start to the day. So when you use the oils this way, you need to be sure to select dōTERRA oils because they are of the highest purity and efficacy available. When you're putting something, you're breathing it in, you're using it internally, even putting it on your skin, which is our biggest organ. We don't want to add anything toxic or something that's infiltrated. And we're going to go on to the next slide to talk about that a little bit more. Okay. So we're going to talk a little bit more about purity, and you may have already noticed that another brand of oil that you've maybe seen or even used in your house that says it's 100% pure. So this can get confusing sometimes because, like the supplement industry, the FDA does not regulate the essential oil industry. So dōTERRA took it upon itself to create a standard that would hold them and all others accountable for what they produce. The thing is, the other companies are not meeting that same standard. They might be trying, but there are analysis companies out there, such as Aromatic Plant Research, and they do third-party testing for dōTERRA. And what that means is that if a batch or a harvest is not to the exact specifications, dōTERRA will just toss the entire supply coming out of that harvest, and it won't be available to people because they don't want people to get, a poorer quality of oil. Instead, they're going to source it elsewhere and in a sustainable way. They're not going to just throw some seeds in a pot and grow all the plants domestically, but instead they're going to go to another area in the indigenous country where the soil is appropriate to cultivate that particular species. Really, it's a true science, and there's not a single other company out there that does this research to know that this particular species will stimulate a certain cell receptor which supports a certain emotion or behavior or protective benefit in your body. This is what dōTERRA gives to us all. And it's also important to this process of where the oils are cultivated. The regions and exact locations are very specific to their efficacy as well. Jeannie, can you change to the next slide? Thank you.
Sure.
So another aspect of this is, and it's really amazing, I think, dōTERRA has created what's called co-impact sourcing. And what this means is that dōTERRA will go into a country and they'll work with the villages and the families there. So not only do they find the best location for their crops and where they're going to grow heartily and sustainably, and where they're going to have the best chemical constituents to have those medicinal results that we're looking for, but they actually help the farmers and growers and distillers. Often these people are not paid fairly. They go through middlemen, and this is their livelihood. So while dōTERRA's working with the farmers, they're also educating them on the very best practices for creating the sustainable seasons for their farms, and so that their crops will last for years to come, producing these great quality essential oils. They pay them at a higher than market value wage so that these families can actually change their own socioeconomic landscape. So this is one of the big missions of dōTERRA, and I love this. dōTERRA has also gone above and beyond, and they bring things like running water to third world countries, and they build earthquake-proof schools and others. They build some medical clinics also. And this is yet another feature that sets dōTERRA apart from all other oil companies. So when you think about it, when you purchase a dōTERRA oil and you're using that oil and take a drop and smell it, remember that you are also supporting these efforts as well and making a difference to these farmers and their families and their country. Okay, now I'm gonna hand back to Jeannie, and I'm going to mute myself. Thank you.
Thanks, Lisa. So I kind of left this up because I want to ask these questions, but if you can see it, I'm not looking for anybody to answer at this time, but sort of just start to think a little bit about the questions. I'm going to read them and a little bit of the description, and then just have you sort of consider your, where you stand basically on the, on this particular question. Could you personally benefit from essential oils? Each oil product has a variety of health promoting components that are designed to be used in your everyday routine. In fact, right now, dōTERRA just started something called the Daily Healthy Habits Challenge. And it's a wonderful thing because it's helped millions of people understand that they're not just adding a little bit of oil to their diffuser every day or rolling On Guard on their feet, but they understood, more clearly how wonderful the benefits of their supplements are, and their skincare, and their toothpaste, and their Deep Blue Rub if you're working out. So they're helping you to realize that it's not just for aromatherapy anymore, but it's really going to change your life. And so, in so many ways. So beginning with question number 1, and now these are questions that, weren't specifically prepared all the years ago when I first started using oils, but I'll tell you what, I checked every box when I went over this, when I saw this questionnaire. So do you prefer to avoid the chemicals and synthetic scents found in standard household cleaners and laundry detergents? Would you use natural alternatives that power through grease and grime while leaving behind a refreshing scent? So of course I answer yes to that. My deal is, from a very young age, my own kids were allergic to pretty much everything that came into our house. And unbeknownst to me, that was caused by a cascade of events when they were much younger, too many antibiotics, too many, processed things in our lives, lots of air fresheners plugged into the walls. So when you answer that question, I can assure you that dōTERRA has things that can, replace those things that you are already enjoying that may have chemicals and synthetic scents. Things like On Guard concentrated cleaner, On Guard laundry detergent, replacing your air fresheners with On Guard oil, the blend that you could put in your diffuser. So you're changing the way you're taking care of things in your own home by using things that are not only going to protect you from toxins, but they're going to benefit you as well. So question number 2, are you interested in a natural product line that will keep your skin looking and feeling smooth, hydrated, and youthful? Would you use natural skincare products that incorporate powerful essential oils that would target visible signs of aging? Maybe you don't already know that dōTERRA has 2 different really, really wonderful and successful skincare lines, one of which is called their Virage system, which comes with cleanser, toner, serum, and a moisturizer. and it's so inexpensive. I think it's about $80 or $85 that needs to be replaced every 3 months, even if you use it daily. And then another line called the Essential Skincare line, which has everything from exfoliating cleanser to, beautiful hydrating moisturizer, and around, eye cream and brightening lotion and all of that. I mean, it's an entire line, the Essential Skincare line. And then there's another skincare line designed for like kind of troubled skin called HD Clear, where there's a lotion and there's a topical application of oils that you would put on to protect your skin from blemishes and that sort of stuff. So moving on to question number 3, are you seeking a solution to damaged hair or a distressed scalp? Would you use hair care products that combine pure botanical extracts, certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils, and the most advanced technological ingredients to optimize the healthy look of your hair and scalp? Now, if you say yes to that, you'll know that dōTERRA has something called Salon Essentials, and there's shampoo and conditioner. There's also beautiful hair gel and a root to tip serum. That's amazing. I happen to know tons of people that use it and absolutely love it, will never go back. I also know that there are lots of oils that successfully support hair in terms of stimulating follicles, protecting conditions that exist on your scalp that might cause flakiness or itchiness or anything like that. So in addition to the hair care line, there are oils that can help support that. So question number 4, is your diet providing you with the energy boosting vitamins and minerals necessary for your health? Would you consider using a supplement formulated with essential nutrients and powerful metabolic factors designed to strengthen your health, energy, and longevity? I can personally attest to using lifelong vitality supplements. I didn't when I first joined dōTERRA, and I can tell you with certainty that line has been life-changing for me. Not just those 3 bottles of Alpha CRS, XE Omega, and their MVP bottle, but also just the phytoestrogen and I don't use the Mito to Max because I'm very energetic without it, but I have family members that do, and they've given up a lot of coffee in exchange for a little bit of coffee and that Mito to Max energy blend. So, and then there's their probiotic and their digestive enzymes, which I'll get into on another question, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, that line alone is filling in your nutritional gaps, the lifelong vitality, no matter how healthy you eat, because we don't get enough vitamin D, because we're not getting outside. We don't have enough of those nutrients. Our diets and our body's absorption is just not allowing for that. So it's definitely something to consider. Question number 5, do you suffer from the occasional discomfort of menopause and aging? Would you consider a women's product line containing natural plant extracts that support hormone balance or a blend of vitamins and minerals that promote bone health? Well, again, personal testimonial here. I'm using the phytoestrogen, and I have used the bone nutrient supplement to support my own wellness. And I also, when I need to, use a blend called Clary Calm to support me during different times of my cycle, just for comfort. It's wonderful. I do use the reflexology points for my, my hormonal conditions. So if you're looking for something completely natural, non-GMO, and safe, take a look at the phytonutrient, or I guess they call it the women's health package. Do you experience occasional digestive discomfort? Will you use a product that helps support healthy organ cleansing and digestive health? Now, let me say, not once but twice since 2018 began, I have participated in the dōTERRA Cleanse protocol. And you should know that along with the Lifelong Vitality and the other supplements that I just mentioned, there's also a highly effective probiotic called PB Assist. What I love about that is that it's double encapsulated with probiotics and then with prebiotics and then the probiotic, which, because it's double encapsulated, it doesn't break down until it gets to your lower intestine, where you need those prebiotics to start to disperse, and then the probiotic goes ahead and moves around and consumes the prebiotic and then populates your healthy gut flora. This is a beautiful thing. Along with that, dōTERRA's Digest Zen Terrazyme, which is a digestive enzyme, has been completely life-changing for me personally. When you're just going about your daily health, you need to consider your elimination channels. No, I don't think every single person needs to cleanse every quarter, but I do think that if you're not someone who enjoys 3 healthy meals a day and then also enjoys eliminating on a normal basis, you may want to consider learning a little bit more about that product line, along with the Zendocrine products. There's a complex and an essential oil complex, an essential oil soft gel rather, that you would also take at different times during the day during a selected period of that 30-day cleanse. And what that does is it acts as almost like a chimney sweep in your kidneys, your liver, your pancreas, and your other organs to help to prepare them for restoring that healthy gut flora later in that cleanse period. So again, looking for natural ways to sort of give yourself more energy and improve your digestion. Even if you're eating a healthy diet, you definitely want to consider that whole conversation about elimination channels. So question 7, are you interested in achieving and maintaining a healthy weight without going on a fad diet that leaves you feeling hungry? dōTERRA has a product line that helps to balance your metabolism, manage hunger, and is so simple to use. And it's called the Trim Shake product line, or it's a Slim and Sassy Trim Shake. And then there's also Slim and Sassy Metabolic Gum. And there's just Slim and Sassy soft gels. And then there's the Slim and Sassy oil blend. So you can use that Slim and Sassy oil just to add a drop to your water. And I've actually had success adding that essential oil blend diluted to different targeted areas on my body to help to disperse toxins, which actually can create the appearance of cellulite, or those kind of dimples and bumps on your skin. And what happens is that is actually toxins that's trapped underneath fat cells. So unless you use the right products, and dōTERRA's essential oils are so pure, and some of them contain molecules that are so sized in such a way, they're so tiny that they can cross through those cell membranes and help your body to release those toxins, something that you've never even considered, that you'd never know if you didn't begin to learn about essential oils. So this is definitely something that you may want to consider. And if Slim and Sassy isn't your jam, then go ahead and find a nice citrus oil like grapefruit or wild orange that would have a similar effect. Question number 8 is asking whether or not you enjoy a physically active lifestyle. How comfortable would you be using a topical cream infused with a soothing blend of essential oils? dōTERRA has an amazing product in Deep Blue Rub, which is an entire bottle of Deep Blue Blend, which contains a combination of oils that create an analgesic constituents on your body. So oils like wintergreen and camphor and eucalyptus, peppermint, beautiful oils that actually go beneath your skin and aid in repair of tissue. It's so wonderful to know that you can reach for something completely natural to help support your efforts in maintaining healthy cardiovascular health, bone health, respiratory health, any sort of exercise at all that creates any soreness in your body in any way, that's going to help. And by the way, if you're not interested in using the rub, you can use any of those oils individually on their own. And by the way, in addition to that, to increase your respiratory health and your cardiovascular ability while exercising, just adding a drop of peppermint to each of the bottom of your feet and a little bit to your chest before working out or running increases your circulation, which helps to promote better oxygenation for you. It's like every different, body system is positively affected by using all these different product lines. And there's more. Do you ever experience discomfort associated with tension? Would you consider using proprietary blends of oils to provide calming, soothing sensation to your head, neck, shoulders, or just to calm you in any way? So there's one they're referring to there, and that's past tense, which is a beautiful blend of oils that helps to support neck tension. I use it at night before I go to sleep for clenching my jaw while I sleep. Oh my goodness, it's so soothing. I happen to love the smell, but it also helps me to relax those muscles while I sleep. And by the way, there are other oils to help with that. But in addition to that, there's an entire line of emotional aromatherapy oils with all different positive benefits to help you in every aspect of your emotions. Things like passion, motivate, console, not just for grieving loss of humans or pets, but also important life things like the loss of a job or not making a teen that you care about. There's others like peace. If you're someone who's just so high strung and easily stressed, peace is such a beautiful blend. There's another called forgive. I could go on and on. There's other oils that are not in that line, but things like balance and serenity that can just help you deal with everyday stressors. I happen to love all of those. And that question was all about occasional feelings of tension. Sorry, I get a little excited. So another and last question is, during the winter season, do you look for ways to support and maintain a healthy immune system? Would you be comfortable using a product that offers a fragrant, natural, and effective alternative for immune support? The whole entire On Guard line. Wow, this is awesome. When I first started using essential oils, my kids were a little bit younger. My son was living home. Housefuls of boys would come in and just smell like the good earth, breathing all over each other and sneezing and God knows what else. Hands were dirty. I had diffusers going all over the place with On Guard. I would clean my toilets, my doorknobs, my floors, my counters, everything with On Guard. I love to add all the citrus oils to that. They're antiviral, antibacterial, antimicrobial, antibiotic in some cases. You cannot go wrong with any oil or any product in that On Guard line. I use their toothpaste. I make spray bottles with a concentrated cleaner, all of it. So that is a beautiful thing. So yes, we're excited about that particular line of questioning because it will help you to understand whether there's an area of your life where dōTERRA could somehow lend itself to a more natural lifestyle for you. And I would imagine that even if you said yes to one of those things, then this is the right place for you right now. So moving right along, I realized I never moved on to the next set of questions, but that's okay. I do want to go over a little bit how you can purchase oils. So dōTERRA has, it's basically by joining, we use the word joining, you're opening your own wholesale account. It's a beautiful thing because once you do that, you're making this life-enhancing investment in these essential oil-based products. Not just their oils, but all their products are enhanced with essential oils. And by joining as a member, you have purchased a year-long wholesale membership for a low fee of $35, or if you buy a prepackaged starter kit, you're actually getting that $35 included or really waived by buying that kit, which is awesome. After that 12 months is up, it is a one-time-a-year renewal fee of $25, but with that, you get a free bottle of peppermint oil, which at a wholesale cost of, I think, $21 or something, it kind of comes out in the wash. So I already went over the renewal fee. The things that you can enjoy as a member is knowing that you're benefiting from multiple reward programs during the year, which I'll tell you about. They have something called a loyalty rewards program. It's the smartest way to receive the product purchasing benefits because what happens is it allows you to participate in a recurring monthly order that not only qualifies you for the wholesale price, but also allows you to receive 10 to 30% off of your total purchase in free product points every month. So the month following the time when you purchase your membership, either with a kit or with an assortment of oils after your $35, you'll get 10% of whatever your purchase was that month back. So let's say it's 100 PV or product value, you're going to get 10 points added to your account, which you can go ahead and use the next month for an oil purchase if you want. Personally, I like to let them stack up and use like 100 or more at a time. So, which I love because, I mean, I am very excited about my monthly loyalty reward point order this month because I bought about 150 points worth of oils along with this month they had a 200 PV bonus. So what that means is if you spend or you purchase a total of 200 PV or product value, and each item, oil and product, is assigned a product value. Oils are exactly the same product value as their cost. So if an oil is 20 PV, it's 20 bucks. Anyway, 200 PV, and this month it includes a free On Guard, a free Wild Orange, a free On Guard toothpaste, and a free On Guard hand sanitizer spray. And this month, the 10% off product of the month, which they have every month, is, I'm blanking out, On Guard Concentrated Cleaner, which, yes, of course I got one, even though I got one last month. I had no idea that was coming, and I'm gonna have plenty on deck. In addition to that, every single month they also they have something called the Product of the Month Club. So if your PV that month is at 125 points, I'm sorry, PV rather, your LRP is at 125 PV, you will automatically receive their product of the month. So what is that this month? It's a free 15 ml bottle of rosemary oil. Rosemary oil is amazing for focus, memory, stimulating hair growth. I put a drop in my mascara, by the way, along with lavender oil to help stimulate healthy lashes. Some people brush it onto their eyebrows. I actually need to remember to do that more often. I know yet others that actually massage it into their scalp. I obviously don't need to do that quite yet, but lots of people massage it into their scalp to stimulate hair growth. So in addition to all of those amazing things, there's something called shipping rewards. Each month, no matter which shipping option you choose, whether it's $3.99, $6.99, $11.99, and there's even the next day service of $24.99, you get every dime of that back in points that you can use towards free oils. So if you choose the cheapest shipping at $3.99, you're going to get 4 points into your account the following month. So that's awesome. They're giving away so much free stuff. So in my mind, sometimes you want to get a little something smaller, like a lemon oil for 10 bucks. Sometimes you're loading up on that skincare. And then the next month, maybe you need the laundry detergent. There's a great way to use doTERRA as one-stop shopping, which I actually really love. Now, you're probably wondering how the heck you can go ahead and get started. So I want to show you, along with that, a really short video about all the different options that you can, all the different enrollment or starter kits that you can purchase. I'm just going to go over some of the bigger ones. I don't want anybody to feel intimidated when you see this. It's amazing. And just a little something to kind of give you an idea of what's included in what. So sit tight.
So we've discussed questions 1 and 2. What are essential oils and how do we use them? Now we've come to the best part of the class. How do we get these oils into our home, right? Okay, so let's continue on in your handout. Open up to this page, which is page 4. This goes over all the enrollment kits, which we'll go over in just a second. And then this goes over all of our pricing. And you'll want to look in the bold price column because those are your wholesale prices. Over here, this is the enrollment form that you're going to want to fill out before you leave the class today and turn into your host. All right, I don't know any of your financial situation and I don't want to assume, so we're going to go ahead and cover all 7 of our enrollment kits just really briefly. All right, let's start with the Dream Kit. This is the Diamond Kit. This has every single product that doTERRA creates. It has every single oil. It has the emotional aromatherapy system. It has the Aroma Touch Kit. It has the entire On Guard line to help you replace all of your cleaning products and laundry and soap. It has the Lifelong Vitality Pack. It has all of the supplements. It has everything you need to support healthy gut management and healthy weight and fitness. It has the Every Oil Kit bag, and it has also a little perk that comes with it. So when you put through your 100 PV or product value order this following month, you will receive 400 free product credits. In addition, you will start at 25% back on the Loyalty Rewards program. So that means, let's say you spent $100 next month. Cha-ching! 25 points would appear for you to spend as you will in your virtual office. Super cool. Okay, moving on to the Every Oil Kit. The Every Oil Kit contains every single oil that doTERRA sources. And it comes with the 8-hour diffuser. And it also comes with a perk that when you place, again, that 100 product value order next month, you get 20% back with the Every Oil Kit. So you spend $100, cha-ching, $20 appears in your back office, and the 200 product credits. So it's a great deal. The next kit we're going to cover is the Cleanse and Restore Kit. This has everything you'll need to do a wonderful 30-day cleanse. I did this just a few months ago, and it is so amazing for gut management and overall health support. The next kit is the Emotional Aromatherapy Kit. If you're someone who really wants to hone in on improving your moods, then this may be a good fit for you. It comes with 6 blends and the 4-hour diffuser. Now we'll go over the Family Physicians Kit. The Family Physicians Kit contains 10 of the most foundational oils that we have in doTERRA, and they come in the 85 drop size or the 5 milliliter size. If you'd like these foundational oils but like to upgrade to a larger size and a diffuser, then the Home Essentials Kit may be the right fit for you. You get all the same oils, but you get 250 drops instead of 85, and you get the diffuser as well. My favorite kit, I will just have to say, is the Natural Solutions Kit, and that's what you see right here. And let me tell you why. The Natural Solutions Kit has been specially formulated to help families make that transition onto that natural path and start in lots of different areas in their home. For example, you have a lot of the mood oils. You have those foundational oils for immune system support. You have the past tense oil, which we use all the time to relieve feelings of tension. We have the Clary Calm to support women during that time of the month. We have Correct X, which is wonderful for occasional skin irritation and abrasions. We have the Lifelong Vitality Pack. We have the 8-hour diffuser. We have the On Guard products like toothpaste and hand foaming wash. We have the fractionated coconut oil, again, good for sensitive skin, for children's skin. It comes with the TerraZyme, wonderful for gut health. It comes with the Breathe stick. You can put Breathe right on your neck. And we have the On Guard beadlets that you can just pop in when you need immune support. We've got the Deep Blue Rub, and we've got the HD Clear hand foaming wash. As you can see, there's just massive value in this kit. It gets basically every member in your family going on whatever challenge they're working on right now. And when you place that 100 product value order on your loyalty rewards program next month, you'll receive 100 free product credits for getting the Natural Solutions Kit. And you'll start at 15% back on the loyalty rewards program. It's just so much value in this kit. So right now, you've just had this class. You received all of this valuable information. We've talked through these 7 kits, and you're probably feeling so overwhelmed. Where do I begin? Remember the list of health priorities that you wrote at the beginning of the class? Now it's time to bring that out. And it's time to start looking up some solutions. The best question, though, when trying to decide which kit should I buy, what should I do? This is my question I have for you. How serious are you today about taking control of your health? As you look at whatever you're struggling with, whether it be energy or mood or gut management, whatever it is, how serious are you? And if you are serious about making changes in your home, then I would suggest, if I were you, getting at least the Natural Solutions Kit or higher. When you're first starting on this natural path, there is a little bit of an investment. But I'd like to invite you today to get a little skin in the game, to make those changes. If you are serious about taking control of your health, then choose something today that can really support that goal. We are so excited for you to have these oils at your fingertips too. We're so honored to be a part of your journey. You know, when I started on this path a few years ago, I had the awe-inspiring sense that I was truly changing my family's legacy forever, that literally who I was going to become and who my children were going to become was going to be affected for the better by having these oils in our life and aligning with the caliber of people that doTERRA attracts. I love the idea of becoming the true leading lady or leading man of your life. I am so happy and grateful to be involved in an endeavor that truly engages my life purpose and mission, which is to help people change their story and help them create a life that they were meant to live. Thank you for joining us. I wish you luck as you write the next chapter in your story. Aloha.
Who else loved every minute of that? I have to tell you something. I hear that, and I've heard it so many times before, but every time I hear it, my heart swells up and I get so excited because I feel exactly the same way. And I know Lisa agrees with me. I feel like not only has it made such a huge impact in my life and my family members' lives, and not just my immediate family, but my extended family, my mom and my sister and her children, and my brother and his daughter and family, and my other brother and his husband and their family, and their extended family. And I know that we are changing the face of healthcare one family at a time. She made that, that little vignette. I don't even know how long ago. A couple of things she said are even a little a little bit older. But I still feel that. I get chills every time I hear it. I read articles about the growth of dōTERRA, and I know I am part of something so huge that, it means so much to me that you are taking the time to be here with us and to watch this, if you're watching the recording, and making changes to your lives and your family's lives. So I thank you so much for joining us. And with that, I'm moving along to our last slide, thanking you for spending this time with us. We are available for questions to help you to determine which oils will best support you and your family's needs. And of course, if you want to get started right away and you know which oils or which kit you'd like to purchase, you can definitely go right to my website, which is essentiallyjeannie.com. So that's simple enough to remember, or you can just pause right here and write it down. I'd love to have you take a look. And of course, if Lisa or I can help you in any way, I can unmute Lisa and see if she has anything she wants to add. But I do know that that I, speaking for both of us, can say that I'm just so grateful that you spent your time with us tonight. Thank you very much.
Yes, I just also want to thank you for your time. And you can get in touch with either one of us, and you can look on Jeannie's website to see all there is out there, explore at your own rate, and then come to us with any questions that you have. But as Jeannie said, this essential oils journey has been so life-altering for me, as well as members of my family and friends. And I just want to bring everyone along on it because it's such an amazing set of tools to have going forward in your life. And, we just want everyone to have it too. So thanks again for being here with us.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.